is not entirely a question of the proper mental attitude, although that is an important factor. The successful leader must possess definite knowledge of his life's purpose and work. Men do not like to follow a leader who obviously knows less about his job than they do.
Are all men capable of becoming successful leaders?
Not by any means. You would be surprised to know how few men there are who aspire to become leaders. Most men do not wish to assume the responsibilities of leadership. Others lack the ambition to put forth the extra effort that must go into successful leadership.
What is the best method for inspiring men to become leaders in their chosen occupations?
As I have already stated, men do things because of a motive. Leadership can best be inspired by planting in a man's mind a definite motive that forces him to acquire the qualities of leadership. The profit motive is one of the most popular. When men make up their minds to acquire wealth or attain success, they usually begin to exercise their privileges of personal initiative along lines that develop leadership.
Then you believe it would be inadvisable to discourage the desire for personal wealth?
Let me answer you in this way. This country is recognized the world over as having more leaders in industry and business than any other nation. These leaders developed their qualities of leadership in response to their desire for wealth. Obviously, anything which kills off this desire would strike at the very roots of our national resources, a major portion of which consists of the creative ability of the men who manage industry.
Would you say that the desire for private riches is the only motive that has inspired so many Americans to develop the qualities of leadership?
Not at all. We have many able leaders in America whose major motive is that of building and creating. The pride of personal achievement is a strong factor in the American way of life. Beyond the point at which a man acquires economic security, he begins to become motivated largely by his pride of achievement. One man can eat only one meal at a time, wear one suit of clothes at a time, and sleep in one bed. After he acquires security in connection with these necessities, he begins to think in terms of desire for public acclaim. He wishes to become recognized as a successful person. There may be a few men with the hoarding instinct of the miser, but a majority of the successful men of America think in terms of the use they can give money instead of endeavoring to accumulate money for the sake of having it. It has been this desire for self-expression through the use of money that has made America the great industrial nation that it is.
I take it then that the possession of great riches by one individual may be either a blessing or a curse, according to the use he makes of his riches.
That is my belief precisely. Take John D. Rockefeller as an example. He has accumulated a vast fortune, but every dollar of it is at work, developing, extending, expanding some form of useful industrial, business, or philanthropic service. Through the use of his money, he provides employment to many thousands of men, but it still serves a higher purpose. Through the Rockefeller Foundation, the Rockefeller fortune is serving mankind in scores of ways that have nothing whatsoever to do with further profits for Mr. Rockefeller. His fortune is fighting disease and helping to suppress the enemies of mankind in other ways. It is helping to uncover useful knowledge through scientific research, the benefits of which will extend to generations yet unborn.
Then you would say that the people of America are better off because of the manner in which Mr. Rockefeller has exercised his personal initiative in the accumulation of riches.
Not only the people of the United States, but the people of the entire world are better. themselves into better paying and more responsible positions with the company.
Have you any definite method by which you endeavor to inform all your men of the advantages they may gain by rendering more service than they are paid for?
We have no direct method of doing this, although the news has been passed along by the grapevine route that the men who promote themselves to better positions follow the habit of doing more than they are paid for. I have often thought we should have gone much further by some form of more direct approach by which our men would have been taught the benefits of rendering this sort of service. And we would have done so had we not feared our efforts would have been misconstrued as an attempt on our part to get more work from our men without paying for it. You see, most working men are skeptical and suspicious of all efforts on the part of an employer to influence them to improve themselves. Perhaps some smarter man than I will find a way through which employees may gain the confidence of their employees and convince them of the benefits to employer and employee alike of the habit of rendering more service than the wage scale calls for. Of course, the rule must work both ways, and it will where an employee understands this principle and applies it deliberately. The matter is in the hands of the employee entirely. This is something he can do on his own initiative without consulting the employer. The wiser employees discover and apply this principle voluntarily. There is not a man in my mastermind group who did not voluntarily promote himself to that position through the habit of doing more than was expected of him. I tell you frankly that the man who follows this habit voluntarily soon makes himself indispensable and thereby sets his own wages and chooses his own job. There is nothing an employer can do but cooperate with a man who has the sound judgment to do more than he is paid for.
But aren't there some employers who selfishly refuse to recognize and reward an employee for the habit of doing more than he is paid for?
Undoubtedly, there are some employers who are short-sighted enough to withhold reward from a man of this type. But you must remember that the man who habitually does more than he is paid for is so rare that there is keen competition among employers for his services. If a man has the sound judgment to understand the advantages of doing more than he is paid for, he generally has sense enough also to know that all employers are seeking this sort of help. And even those who do not know this will, sooner or later, come to the attention of an employer who is looking for that sort of service, even though they do not deliberately endeavor to promote themselves. Every man gravitates to where he belongs in life, just as surely as water seeks and finds its level. Charlie Schwab, for example, did not seek me out, as far as I know, and say, "See here, I am doing more than I am paid for." I made the discovery in my own way, because I was searching for that sort of mental attitude. No employer can successfully conduct an industry of the size of ours without the aid of a large number of men who put heart, soul, and all the ability they have into their jobs.
Shout out to Baby Pineapples 12. Lamar, I forgot that I'm owed $3 million for the 3 accounts. Alright, I'll make sure I get you paid. Just stay active in the chat. Plus, I'm at 31 subs now. Awesome, Baby Pineapples.
Precisely by the quality and the quantity of the service he renders, plus the mental attitude in which he relates himself to other people. Emerson said, "Do the thing and you shall have the power." He never expressed a more truthful thought than this. Moreover, it applies to every calling and to every human relationship.
Alright, Baby Pineapples, let me know when you're online and I'll make sure I get you paid up. As long as you're active in the chat, I'll get you paid up.
Men holding fat jobs through pull is nonsense. A man may procure a good job through pull.
Let me give away this money real quick.
For it when I tell you that if he remains in the job, he will do so through push, and the more of it he puts into the job, the higher he will rise. I have known of a few young men who were placed in positions beyond their earned merits and ability through the influence of relatives.
Alright, hi, hello, what up everybody in the city of Los Santos. My name's Lamar7Up, and my office is called 7up for Life Money. If you do need money right now or want to make money live on YouTube with partners, coming up to my office, Maze Bank Tower, and I'll tell you how I'm going to help you make money and get rich with me. At this time, I'm going to send invites to everybody in the city of Los Santos. So if you are one of those persons that do need money, please come on up to my office, Maze Bank Tower in Passimo, and I'll tell you how I'm going to get you paid live on YouTube.
There is a factor in a successful man's life known as goodwill, without which no man can achieve noteworthy success in any calling.
Alright, first and foremost, I gave everybody some money, so if you need to use that money to get here, go ahead and escape the police and everything, and that money should help you get to my office. After that, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to get you the real money.
Attitude is sure to make friends who will continue to patronize him out of choice. Moreover, his patrons will tell their friends about him, thereby putting the law of increasing returns into operation in his behalf. The merchant
I hear you. I sent the invites to everybody. Just wait until they circle through everyone, and then you'll be able to join.
Service in the package, and thereby build friendships that ensure him continuous patronage. The doctor, lawyer, or other
Alright, once you do come to my office and you're one of the people that need money, please have a seat at the meeting table of meetings with me. If you're sitting down, you're the type of person I want to work with, and if you're not sitting down, you're not the type of person I want to work with.
that binds his patrons to him. I have heard that this quality of personality is the determining factor which
Alright, just stand behind the chair and read the instructions. Do you know how to read at all?
or a doctor. Most people who employ
Alright, so I'm going to talk you through it. Just stand behind the chair and then press the right arrow button on your D-pad.
the thing they ask is not how much professional ability has he, but what sort of a man is he.
Awesome. Now, like I said earlier, my name's Lamar7Up, and my office is called 7up for Life Money. If you do need money, go ahead and follow my instructions, and this will get you paid. Alright, so we're live on YouTube. My YouTube channel is the same name as my gamer tag, Lamar7Up. If you want to be a part of the YouTube channel, they'll help you get paid for being a part. Now, when you come sit down at my office tables with me, I promise you 3 things. I promise you money, I promise you guns, and I promise you motorcycles. If you want the motorcycles, you'll have the opportunity to get free motorcycles once you join my motorcycle team. And then if you would like the weapons, come with me to my facility and I shall give you all free weapons of mass destruction. And if you would like the promise of money, all I need you to do is put in an application with 7up for Life Money. The way you put in your application, send me, Lamar7Up, your friend request. Your friend request is considered your application, and your application ensures you I'm going to get you paid. Now, I do like working with adults more than I like working with children. That's why I talk in a way that I hope you understand me. I'll train everybody to get money with me. I do have a priority list. Now, the people on the priority list are the people that's already in the chat, and they're waiting to get paid. They've been paid before. They're going to continue to get paid because they're active in the chat. If you guys that's sitting at this table and standing around the table wants to make money with me, I need you to go to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is the same name as my gamer tag. I need you to like this video because this video is live and you're inside this video. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel by turning on the notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live, so you can be active in the chat. And I need you to put your gamer tag in the chat next to $300,000. The first 3 people in the session to do that will get $300,000. And then each time after that you subscribe to my YouTube channel with active accounts, I'll give you $1 million apiece for each one of those active accounts. Now, the sky is the limit on how much money you want to make with me, and if you're able to keep up, please go into passive mode, go to my helipad to the roof, and I'll pick you up in a helicopter. If you're not out there when I get out there, it's not my fault you are not listening. Let's make this money and get rich.
as a means of producing fruit and perpetuating the life of the bee.
Alright, I might have answers.
I never thought of nature as a teacher of the principle of doing more than is paid for, but I can see a perfect working example of this principle in the illustration you have given. Does nature use the same principle in other ways, Mr. Carnegie?
Indeed, she does. Nature goes the extra mile in everything she does. But
Alright, I'm landing the helicopter right now on the helipad, so if you're coming with me, please go to the helipad in passive mode, and if you're not coming with me, please have a great day. And then shout out to Mr. Kevin 1, I'm blows vamping, so you're the first person that has a seat. I got 2 more available seats, so if you're an adult and able to keep up with the conversation, if you want to have those seats, I need you to join now.
Through a system of production that provides for every circumstance essential for the perpetuation of her species.
Alright, I'm on the roof right now, and then like I said,
Perpetuation of life, she makes use of 2 natural laws.
yeah, I'm on top of Maze Bank Tower inside of my helicopter already waiting for those people that were listening that's coming with me.
Increasing returns. Let us take farming as an example of how cleverly nature uses these 2 laws. You were reared on a farm, therefore you will readily grasp and understand the illustration I have in mind.
Alright,
In order to produce the food he needs, the
look like you're the last one out. Hope there's a seat for you.
law of compensation and the law of increasing returns. You must also apply the principle of going the
Alright, that's all the seats we got for the moment. If you didn't get a seat in the helicopter, that's because you was last. And we'll send you an invite to the next location. Let us fly to the facility and we can send invites to everybody. Now, please, 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 if you do not care about your life and you're inside of the helicopter, please jump out and kill yourself now. And then if you do care about your life, please keep your hands and feet in the helicopter at all times and we shall have a safe landing.
connection with the production of food from the soil. Here he must stop and wait for nature and time to do their work through germination and growth of the seed that produces the crop. Up to this point, the farmer receives nothing for his
I was in your game yesterday. I never got paid. Alright, Joe, if you had to leave, when we call your name, you'll still get paid. It's just if when you call your name and you're not active in the chat, that's what's going to prevent you to get paid. So make sure you stay active in the chats, and then once your name is called, we'll get you paid now. These people with me right now, they're about to get paid, and then if you're active in the chat after they get paid, we can get you paid. It's not a time limit, but there is a waiting list. So if you have been waiting and your name got called and you got skipped, it's not my fault you left. It's your own fault. I gotta get you paid on my time, not on your time.
nature provides for the perpetuation of all her living.
Yeah, as long as you follow my instructions. When I go to the top of the chat, I got 11 comments already. If you're one of the first people that follow my instructions, yeah, you get paid in this session. And if you're not one of the persons that followed my instructions in this chat, yeah, exit the helicopter. If you sent me a friend request already, you teleport inside. Remember, your friend request was your application.
Before the benefits are received. Notice too that nature provides food.
Your friend request was your application. So once you send me your friend request, that means you're going to be able to join me.
Of wild
I
growth.
said that back at the office.
Man remains a child of the jungle, but she changes her system the moment man.
Shout out to Mr. Kevin 1. I did everything. Alright, well, if you did everything, I need you to put your gamer tag in the chat next to 300,000, and that's doing everything. I see you said you did everything, but I don't see you following my instructions right now. If you're outside of my facility, that's because you didn't send me a friend request yet, and then I'm going to send invites inside of the facility, so if you want, you can come get your free miniguns, other weapons of mass destruction, some free snacks, and if you follow my instructions, we're going to get you paid.
With reward. Moreover, nature tends to protect her creatures against destructive forces. Note how she heals man's wounds and restores the skin that is cut or torn away.
Also, as long as you follow my instructions, you're going to be one of the people that get paid. I can only take 3 people with me at a time, so I invited everybody. Alright, so if you already been into a facility before, go ahead and run ahead of us to go get the free weapons and snacks. And if you never been into a facility, follow me. I'm the man with the 7-Up can on my back and wearing the duffel bag.
For the strong emphasis I have placed on the habit of going the extra mile. I get it from a source.
Yeah, I'm over here in Passimo at my facility.
Less in authority, in fact, than that which unfolds to us the plan by which all
And then if you don't want to get killed by another player while you're with me, go ahead and go in passive mode and follow my instructions is what's going to get you paid. Alright everyone, so how you go in passive mode, just hold down your touchpad button and it'll bring up your interaction menu, go all the way down and you can enter passive mode. If you have a bounty on you, then you won't be able to go in passive mode. But if you don't have a bounty on you, you will be able to go in passive mode. Next, follow me. I'm the man with the 7-Up can on my back and the duffel bag. Okay, so follow me and I'll take you to the free weapons.
Here we must be content to observe and comply with effects, even though we do not understand the cause of those effects. Of one thing we can, however, be...
Alright, once you go through the meta detectors for your safety and my safety, enter the first door on the right. This first door will lead you to the second door. These double doors will take you to the minigun. To pick up the minigun, you have to touch the minigun, then you have a free minigun. If you don't have a minigun, come get your free minigun. After you get your free minigun, exit the double doors and enter the first door on the left. That door will lead you to the armory. Every weapon on the table is for free, so if you want free weapons of mass destruction, come get your free weapons. Now after you get your free weapons of mass destruction, follow me to my receptionist and she shall give you free snacks. If you don't know what free snacks are for, they regenerate your green health bar. So in the future when you need snacks, you'll be like, oh yeah, Lamar7Up gave me some snacks. He really cared about me. He wanted me to live. Yum yum yum. Cookie Monster.
All forms of constructive labor are required.
Alright, after you get the free weapons and snacks, follow me to the planning room and I'm going to go to the top of the chat. For those people that did follow my instructions, those will be the first 3 people I take with me, and then the following people, if you want to get paid as well, just stay active in the chat by turning on the notification bell. Each time a new stream start, put your gamer tag in the chat with the amount of money I owe you. Everybody gets paid $300,000 the first time. After that, you get paid $1 million each time. So it's up to you how much money you want to make with me. Like I said, the sky is the limit when it comes to making money with me. Stack your money to the sky if you want, or buy everything your heart desire. But please have a seat, please have a seat, please have a seat. If you're not here for the money and you're just here to troll and you want to stand up and dance, please dance in the background so we can know who's the people here that's not going to listen. We know to look out for those people. And then the people that are here for the money, just follow my instructions and I promise you got my word, I'm going to get you paid. Now, like I said at the office, if you want money, you have to put in an application. Your application is your friend request. Once I get your friend request, I ensure you that I'm going to get you paid. All you have to do is stay active in the chat. When I call your name or one of my moderators call your name, they're going to send you a friend request and they're going to send you with them to get you paid if you are owed more than $1 million. If you're only owed $300,000, I'm going to get you that money now if you're one of the first 3 people that commented. Now, the following people that commented, just make sure that you stay active in the chat. We'll get you paid too. Now, I can't get you paid on your time. I can only get you paid on my time. So if you're not in the chat when I call your name, you'll still get your money. But when you come back to the future live streams, Lord willing, there are future live streams, then you could come back and collect your money as long as you're active in the chat. Now, remember, there is a priority list, and the people that listened and followed the instructions first are the people I'm going to call first. So I'm about to go to this live stream, go to the top of the chat, and I'm going to call those people out. When I call you out, I'm going to send you an invite to my CEO, and then make sure that you're not in your own CEO or motorcycle club, and then I can send you the invite if you follow my instructions. So I'm going to the top of the chat right now, and it's loading, and I'll let you know who's the first 3 people that did listen.
Which is likewise an essential in all forms of personal achievement. 6, it enables an individual to profit by the law of contrast, since obviously a majority of the people do not follow the habit of doing more than they are paid for. On the contrary, they endeavor to get by with a minimum amount of service. 7, it helps one to master the habit of drifting aimlessly. thereby checking the habit which stands at the head of the major causes of failure. 8. It definitely aids in development of the habit of definiteness of purpose, which is the first principle of individual achievement. 9. It tends strongly to aid in the
Alright, that'll be cool. I'm just loading in right now. So we got 6 people watching. Can we get 6 likes on this video? Because when I go to confirm your accounts, if you did not follow my instructions, you'll still get paid after you follow my instructions, but we're going to skip the people that didn't follow instructions and go next to the people that did follow instructions. Because the people that follow instructions are the people I do want to work with and continue working with. So I'm going to the top of the chat now. Let's see who we got. We got Baby Pineapples. You said you're not online right now, so I'll get you paid when you get back online. Baby Pineapples, you say you're whatever, 3 million. You get your 3 million. You've been getting paid with me. You can continue being paid with me. Thanks for revisiting the chat. We got Joe. Yo, it's me, Chop Killer in your lobby. I never got paid because needed to restart my game. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. If I took you on the run and you're trying to claim you didn't get the money, I just don't want to work with you anymore because I feel like you're trying to get over on me. So if you didn't get paid, then I understand. My apologies for trying to help you out, but I can't help you if the money's not going through because you needed to start your game. And then put your gamer tag in the chat, because if you're that little boy that screen kept turning black, I'll send you on a mission with me by ourselves, and if that was you, I'll get you paid. Because yeah, if you're that kid and your screen went black, then I'll make sure I get you paid if you needed to restart. But if you're not that kid, Joe, I'm not sure who you are. So put your gamer tag in the chat, and I'll get you paid. Shout out to Mr. Kevin 1. Blows. So Mr. Kevin, do you got headphones? And did you send me a friend request? Are you sitting down right now? You're Mr. Kevin? Alright, I'm going to send you an invite to my CEO, alright? And then make sure you join. Mr. Kevin is Blows, so I'm going to send Blows an invite. Hey, stand up, Blows, because I don't see you sitting down right here. Oh, okay, I see you, Blows. I'm about to send you an invite. So you're the first person and get the money. Let me send you an invite.
No one who follows this analysis carefully can help discovering the truth that it is possible for one to do more than one is paid for. The pay consists in the self-discipline and self-development one attains through the rendering of service, as well as in the material effects of the service in the form of economic.
For some odd reason, it keeps glitching out. Give me one moment. Let me reset it. Alright, now let's try it again. Nah, it was my part. It kept glitching out, but I sent you an invite, Blows. And then once I confirm that account, you can't subscribe to my YouTube channel with the same account again. So if you want to make more money with me in the future after you get your 300,000, then I'll get you paid $1 million for each active account. And then I guess Mr. Kevin with Blows, the little kid, was not understanding what's going on. Let's see who we got next. We got Juan Carlos, Drip underscore Doritos. I think that's how you say your name. Doritos. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But DERP, I'm gonna send you an invite next. Oh, I see. You're sitting down right here. Send you an invite next. And then Blows, I see you didn't join. I already sent you an invite. I don't know who this person is. Keebler? I need you to sit down, please. Give me one moment, because I sent Blows an invite. He didn't join, so I'm going to resend it to him. And then we got deep
So I took the key
Doritos, I want to say.
I tried to
And
reach
let me
Scott
send
by
Doritos an invite.
His wife reported that he had left home. So there I was,
Yeah, drip.
sitting on top of a veritable volcano that
I
was
don't
sure
know.
to explode.
Not a
and
normal
ruin
name I
my
use
chances with the
every
Pennsylvania
day.
Railroad forever if I made the wrong move. And it might do the same thing if I made no move at all. I knew precisely what my chief would have done had he been there, and also knew well enough what he might do to me if I assumed the risk of acting for him.
Alright, Doritos, I just sent you an invite so you can be able to join. And then, make sure we got this set up for you.
Rerouted traffic and untied the traffic snarl. When my chief arrived at the office, he found a written report of what I had done, with my resignation attached to it on his desk. I had violated one of the strictest rules of the railroad, so I made it easy for my chief to save face with his superiors by placing my own head on the block.
And then, Joe, you sitting down right now. You said, I was in your game yesterday, I never got paid. Well, since you're active in the chat and you never got paid, I'm going to send you an invite right now. And then your chat killer, I don't know how that happened, how you didn't get paid. But if you left, then I'm going to send you an invite right now. And then we'll get your account confirmed. And then we'll get you paid. Alright, I sent you an invite too. Now for the rest of you guys that didn't get the invite, Doritos, I sent you an invite. You gotta join the CEO so I can get you paid. For the rest of you all that didn't get called on yet, if you're gonna stay active in the chat, I promise you I'm gonna get paid as long as you follow my instructions. Just turn on your notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live. Put your gamer tag in the chat next to 300,000 and I'll get you paid. And then Doritos, as soon as this load, I'm going to send you another invite.
Above all, he must know that he is making the right move. But even then, he may at times run into difficulty.
Alright.
A young man who worked as confidential secretary to a New York broker lost his job by mixing bad judgment with his wealth.
Alright, Doritos, I sent you another invite, and then Killer, or Clap Killer, Chap Killer, I'll send you an invite. And then I sent you another invite too. Then we're about to get out of here, guys. So if you're in passive mode, you won't get killed when you guys get kicked out of the facility. Just stay active in the chat. Then Doritos, this is the last time I'm going to send you an invite. If you don't accept this time, I'm going to send someone else an invite. Yeah, if you weren't listening, you're going to have to be patient. Whoever's on the top of the chat is the person that's going to get called on first. Alright, Doritos, this is the last time I'm sending you an invite. It's the CEO, it's not MC. Do you know how to join a CEO? Alright, cool. Alright, guys, just stay active in the chat and then I'll get you guys paid next.
As I did. The man who cannot deal with emergencies with sound judgment never can become indispensable in any business.
Alright, next. So we're gonna get you guys paid. Go ahead and take this 1 minute to use the restroom if you gotta use the bathroom for a break. Remember to wash your hands. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Get yourself a cup of water to drink because water is healthy for your body to drink. And then get you some snacks. If you don't got snacks, get snacks. I have my Scooby snacks. I'll be right back.
Essential in the achievement of personal success than that of definiteness of purpose.
Alright, I'm back. You should laugh my ass off. Make sure to wash your hands. You got me weak. Yeah. Alright, so Blow, you was the last one to join, so you'll get to 25. You'll be just under $300,000, but you're still gonna get paid, alright? Free money's good money. And then if you guys want to make money with me in the future, just go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel with active accounts. Like the present video whenever you do it in the future. Make sure you subscribe from that account. And then what else? Make sure that you put your gamer tag in the chat when I'm live from those other accounts, and I'll get you paid. If it's your turn to get called on, I'll confirm that count, and then I'll get you paid. But beyond that, I want us all to ride together so we can get there at the same time. If we ride together and get there at the same time, we can make this mission faster. So I'm going to pull out a 4-door vehicle, and we can take the 4-door vehicle and ride together. Guess I'll pull out the Insurgent.
Considered of such great importance that it was specifically guaranteed in the Constitution to every citizen of the United States. The privilege of exercising one's personal initiative is of such great importance. Every law in its business recognizes and properly rewards individuals who show aptitude in the use of their own initiative for the betterment of the business.
Alright, so let's all ride together so we can get there at the same time. And then I need one of you guys to drive my car so I could go ahead and stay active in the chat. So I will be driving passenger, but let's take a 4-door car. We can take the Karuma or my Insurgent, it doesn't matter. But let's all ride together. I prefer us to ride together. Let's all ride together. Because then we can skip. And then if you press the right arrow button, it should let you all skip unless you never did this mission before. Then we can't skip it. Awesome, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're getting straight to the money. That's what I like to see, persistence.
Those who organize their efforts naturally get ahead faster than those who drift without definite.
So like I said, everybody that's in the chat, if you haven't got paid yet, just stay active in the next chat and I'll invite you to get paid. Alright, so whoever's Doritos, you going with me, right? Alright, cool. And then now I get to hear your voice with your name. I'll be able to learn your voice if you're gonna play with me more than just this one time. And once we get to know each other, you'll see how easy it is to make money with me all the time. That goes for everyone that's listening.
enthusiasm at will and direct it to a definite end. Uncontrolled enthusiasm may be as detrimental as no enthusiasm. Moreover, enthusiasm is contagious, as is also lack of enthusiasm. Followers and subordinates take on the enthusiasm of their leader. 11. A keen sense of fairness and justice under all circumstances. The habit of playing favorites is destructive to leadership. Men respond best to those who deal with them justly, and especially where they are dealt with fairly by men in higher positions of authority. 12. Tolerance, an open mind on all subjects at all times. The man with a closed mind does not inspire the confidence of his associates. Without confidence, great leadership is an impossibility. 13. The habit of going the extra mile, doing more than one is paid for, and doing it with a positive, agreeable mental attitude. This habit on the part of a leader inspires unselfishness on the part of his followers or subordinates. I have never known an able leader in business or industry who did not endeavor at all times to render more service than any man under his authority. 14. Tactfulness and a keen sense of diplomacy, both in spirit and in deed. In a free democracy such as ours, men do not take kindly to brusqueness in their relationships with others. 15. The habit of listening much and talking little. Most people talk too much and say too little. A leader who knows his business knows the value of hearing other men's views. Perhaps we are equipped with 2 ears, 2 eyes, and only 1 tongue, that we may hear and see twice as much as we speak. 16. An observing nature. The habit of noting small details. All business is a composite of details. A man who does not become familiar with all the details of the work for which he and his subordinates are responsible will not be a successful leader. Moreover, a knowledge of small details is essential for promotion. 17. Determination. Recognition of the fact that temporary defeat need not be accepted as permanent failure. All men occasionally meet with defeat in one form or another. The successful leader learns from defeat, but he never uses it as an excuse for not trying again. The ability to accept and carry responsibilities is among the more profitable of accomplishments. It is the major need of all industry and business. It pays higher dividends when one assumes responsibility without being required to do so. 18. The capacity to stand criticism without resentment. The man who flares up with resentment when his work is criticized will never become a successful
But yeah,
leader.
Lamar, I was the one when your screen went black. Yeah, I don't know. If your screen went black, then yeah, my screen. Oh, okay, yeah, you might be right. I kind of don't remember because I deal with a lot of people every day, but if you say so, buddy, I believe you. Oh, Joe Games? I remember that. Yeah, that's you. You're right, Joe. I do remember you, buddy. And then you have 0 subscribers. I'm your first subscriber. That means I'm your #1 fan. I do remember you because I remember your background. Shout out to Juan Carlos. You got 0 subscribers. I'm your first subscriber. That means I'm your #1 fan. Shout out to Mr. Kevin 1. You got 6 subscribers. I'm your 7th subscriber. If you don't mind, I need you to put a like on this video and make sure you guys subscribe. And then that's gonna get you paid again in the future. Now you got 6 subscribers. I'm your 7th subscriber, Mr. Kevin 1. Thanks for coming to my channel, everyone, and showing love and support on my channel. Thank you.
Desire for self-expression, desire for perpetuation of life after death, emotion of
Okay, what'd you say?
emotion of fear. The man who does not understand the natural motives to which men respond will not be a successful leader. 23. Sufficient attractiveness of
Yeah, if you subscribe me with an active account, I'll give you $1 million a piece for those accounts. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel with fake accounts. I call those inactive accounts. I call those fake accounts. I'll get you paid less money than $1 million, but I'll still get you paid.
24. The capacity to concentrate full attention on one subject at a time. The jack of all trades is seldom good at any. Concentrated effort gives one power that can be attained in no other way. 25. The habit of learning from mistakes, one's own and the mistakes of others. 26. Willingness to accept the full responsibility of the mistakes of one's subordinates without trying to pass them up. Nothing destroys one's capacity of leadership quicker than the habit of shifting responsibilities to others. 27. The habit of adequately recognizing the merits of others, especially when they have done exceptionally good work. Men will often work harder for friendly recognition of their merits than they will for money alone. A successful leader goes out of his way to give credit to his subordinates. A pat on the back denotes confidence. 28. The habit of applying the golden rule principle in all human relationships. The Sermon on the Mount remains a classic for all time as a sound rule of human relationship. It inspires cooperation that can be had in no other way. 29. A positive mental attitude at all times. No one likes a grouchy, skeptical person who seems to be ineligible in general. Such a man will never become an elite leader. 30. The habit of assuming full responsibility for each and every task one undertakes, regardless of who actually does the work. Perhaps this quality of leadership should have been the entire list, and it would have been the quality.
Alright, whoever's shooting, please stop shooting because you could have blown up the Avenger. So just shoot at targets.
The ability to evaluate to the light of sound judgment without being guided by emotional factors. The habit of putting personal things first. All these qualities of leadership are capable of development and application by any person of average intelligence. From your analysis of the qualities of leadership, it appears that successful leadership is largely a state of mind or mental attitude. Leadership is not entirely a question of the proper mental attitude, though that is an important factor. A successful leader must possess definite knowledge of his life purpose and work.
Man, right guy being slow. This guy. Oh, this guy's being slow. It's probably his first time doing this mission, so you just gotta wait for him.
To know how few men there are who aspire to become leaders. Most men do not wish to assume the responsibilities of leadership. Others lack the ambition to work extra effort must go into successful leadership. What is the best method for inspiring men to become leaders in their chosen occupations? As I have already stated, men do things because of a motive. Leadership can best be inspired by planting in a man's mind a definite motive that forces him to acquire the qualities of leadership. The profit motive is one of the most popular. When men make up their
Alright,
minds to
GlitchX
acquire wealth or
SD,
to
make sure you're
success,
active in the chat. In the future, we'll get you paid
exercise
just
their
300,000.
privileges of personal
So
initiative
everybody
along
that's
lines
waiting to
that
get paid and
develop
still watching, make sure you stay active in the chat. Once this stream ends, another stream's gonna begin. So you can be updated. Make sure you got the notification bells on. Also, all I need you to do in the next chat is comment one time. In that one comment, you can put hi, hello, what's up to start a conversation, but be sure to put your gamer tag and the amount of money I owe you. In your guys' cases, it should be only $300,000. And then if you waiting for millions, I'll make sure I get you paid like Pineapples. But Pineapples said Pineapples couldn't get on right now, so we'll make sure we get you paid, Pineapples. What'd you say? Oh yeah, like I said, it's probably you getting used to playing this mission. That's probably why you was considered to be slow. But once you start doing this mission more, you'll be average speed as everyone else. Shout out to FBI. Sup, Lamar? Have not been active in the chat lately because I'm on vacation in Colorado. Awesome. It's cold right here out here in Colorado right now. And it's so cold, I don't know why the heat's not working. So I'm actually sitting down in my jacket and hat and gloves, trying to stay warm because of how cold it is. But I don't know what's wrong with the heat, so I'm gonna call my older cousin and come over and fix it. He's an electrician. I tried restarting everything, that didn't work. I think there was a belt broke or something, but I'm freezing. How are you feeling out here in Colorado though? Pretty sure since you're on vacation, you're probably in a hotel that's warm. Alright, I need the person, whoever's flying, to get back in, and then I'll land. The pilot go out. That's tough. I'm in a cabin and playing in the snow. Hey, that's pretty awesome. Hope you're having fun, buddy.